What's up, Aquarius? Let's see what Message Spirit has for the next 48 hours. Happy birthday to all you Aquariuses out there. Hope you're enjoying your season so far. Let's see what Message Spirit has for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, and Rising Venus. All right, you guys got the Seven of Cups, the Strength, the Knight of Coins, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Knave of Cups. You have the Fool, the Six of Coins, the Hierophant, the Five of Wands, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, to the World. All right, I'm gonna stop right there. All right, Aquarius, it's looking like during, well, not during, but just general energy that I'm picking up on. A lot of you guys are gonna have options. Now with these options, I hear like options in love, options in money, options in like everything, okay? I'm seeing like a menu here. You're kind of like, oh, I don't know what to order. And that's exactly how like Spirit wants me to put it, because I feel like a lot of you are needing to kind of put it out there to the universe. It's like, it's literally that simple. You like place an order with the universe. This is what I want. This is how I want it, right? Like the way you would order a meal is exactly how you need to order your manifestations. And so it literally is just kind of sitting there figuring out what it is that you want and then saying it out loud. And then do your best to form it in like a question, right? It's kind of like, I'm curious to know what my person, when my person is coming. Something along those lines. Okay, so this feels like there could be love involved, but I'm not too certain on that quite yet. I do see Pentacles here. Either way, outside of that message, I'm hearing the world is your oyster. And so I feel like, again, it's about how you guys are putting it out there to the universe on what it is that you want, exactly how it is that you want, okay? So you guys need to place that order is what I'm hearing. With the Ten of Swords being in the center of your energy, I'm feeling like either during your season or maybe just like throughout the next couple of months. This won't go past summer. If you guys are dealing with some sort of ending, I do see a lot of you guys kind of packing up and moving forward. I don't see there being any stagnant energy when it comes to anybody from your past. I do see someone attempting to come in and reconcile with you, but this comes at a point when you're like ready for your new beginning, right? So some of you guys could physically move. Some of you guys could be changing jobs. There's something here. I don't know why I just got the message, but some of you guys had to drop a relationship due to the circumstances of work being in another location. Okay, so some of you guys might be dealing with some sort of ending because of another situation that put you further out. So you guys might be reconciling or finding a way to come to I'm hearing a compromise, okay, with your person, if that's something that applies to you. But a lot of you guys, I see that there's a lot of endings that are going to be coming in, but it's like with every ending, you're just focused on the future. So that's what I'm saying. There's no stagnant energy here at all. I do see you guys having a glow up. I do see there being an opportunity to right some wrongs when it comes to certain relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could also be platonic. Or it could also be with family members. But I do see here, I'm hearing a way forward. Okay, so let's check this out. So Seven of Cups in the next 48 hours. A lot of you guys are going to have options. But I'm feeling like this is more of, I could do this or I could do that. So that's how it's coming to me. It's like, in the next 48 hours, you could be a little challenged with trying to make a decision, right? I'm hearing indecision. Because everything sounds like something you want to do. So it's like you could want to, I don't know, leave town for a day, right? Drive out 2-3 hours, wherever you are, because that sounds awesome. but then it's like you have a group of friends that want to stay in town and they want to do this. So it's like there's something here about your choices. It's like you have things to do, is what I'm hearing. And so I feel like in the next 48, you guys are going to be kind of like, I don't know if this is something I want to do or if I'd rather do this. So I really am feeling indecision. Even though the Seven of Cups is upright, I still feel like indecision because you're like, damn, like I actually have choices, right? Some of you guys, this could be regarding something as simple as like a birthday dinner. It's like, hey, what do you want to go eat? And you're like, what are my options? And they're like, whatever you want, it's your birthday. So it could be something as simple as that, as like where you want to go and where you want to celebrate, is what I'm hearing. In the next 48 with the Strength card, some of you guys could be holding back some sort of truth or some sort of feeling. When it comes to one of these cups, because she is facing the cups, I'm feeling like there's somebody here, and apply this one way or another, okay, you or them. There's somebody here that wants to offer a cup of something, but it's like somebody else is closed off. So you could be the closed off individual right now, whereas someone might want to offer you, I'm hearing like a love offer, or this could even be as simple as like a job offer, right? Because like the Seven of Cups is like, it's everything. It depends what's in the cup, right? It could be a pentacle, it could be love, it could be anything. And so I feel like some of you guys are holding back when it comes to making certain decisions, possibly in the next 48 hours, because maybe you're not ready for that. I'm hearing for that sort of commitment. So whether this is job related or this is actual relationship, I do see you guys holding back on making some sort of decision in the next 48. With the Knight of Coins, you could have somebody in the next 48 hours gift you money, or they could be asking for money. There's something here about like asking for a loan. Some of you guys are like pretty well off right now, like maybe not rich, but like you're comfortable, is what I'm seeing. And so it's like somebody feels comfortable enough to ask you for money. I see you gifting this person money if that's your situation. Others of you, you could be asking to borrow, but being that the Knight of Coins is facing the Strength and the Seven of Cups, yeah, I feel like someone here is going to offer something tangible to you. You could be getting a job offer here, but for whatever reason, you're holding back on like moving forward with that. And again, that could be based on the fact that some of you guys could be in relationships, right? And so how I was channeling earlier about a possible relationship that has to come to an end because of work, like this is what that feels like. So I don't know if you guys are holding back on maybe applying somewhere, or maybe there's someone that's like, hey, you should totally put in an application over here. We'd love to have you. But you're like, damn it, like it's so like far, right? 2 hours could be far, an hour could be far, right? Like distance is a real thing. And so even if you're not, let's say you get an offer where it's like an hour away, 45 minutes, right? That's still X amount of time, right? So an hour, that's 2 hours a day commuting to and from work. So like that takes away from you and your person possibly, right? So I don't know, there's something here about just really holding back on an opportunity, um, maybe based off of, like I said, fear. But I don't know. I mean, you guys are Aquariuses. I'm not gonna sit here and say you guys aren't like emotionally in depth or anything like that. But I feel like, I don't know, if there's something you guys really wanted, you would go for it. But for whatever reason, you're just contemplating, you're in your head about this, okay? But I do see an offer coming for sure. So in the next 48, you could be offered a position somewhere. Or like I said, someone could be asking to borrow money. You could be asking to borrow money, or someone just gifts you money. A younger earth sign might come and ask for advice, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I don't know. I don't know if maybe you guys have nephews or kids, or if you guys are some sort of mentors, but yeah, there's something here about like somebody asking for advice. All right. With the Ten of Swords, some of you guys could be facing some sort of ending in the next 48. I want to say it's romantic, but if it's not, it feels platonic. I don't know. There's something here just about endings, right? So it's like with the Ten of Swords being in the center of your spread, I just feel like in the next 48, if you guys are coming out of a situation where it's resonating, where you've had to break up with someone because of distance, or just it just didn't work out, right? There's something here about an ending in the next 48. So you guys could possibly be feeling that, possibly be going through that. Um, I don't see you like dwelling though. There's like no like there's no cups around this ending. So I just feel that if some of you guys are out of a relationship, it's almost like you've accepted for what it is, right? You've also accepted it for what it was. So a lot of you guys are just moving forward now because you're like, well, it is what it is. This happens, and so there's an acceptance here, um, for whatever this ending is. Some of you guys, like I said, some of you guys could be feeling this, right? Like, not to make you out to be cold and heartless, but I think it's one of those where you're like, you're feeling it secretly, possibly, but you're not letting it affect you, is what I'm seeing here mostly. If something does come to an end within the next 48 hours or even in the next week, I'm hearing, um, it again, there's an acceptance here. So if you guys have been holding on through fear that something is going to end and you don't know how it, like, what the outcome's going to be, I see it going in your favor. And not to say that you're to blame or they're to blame, whatever this breakup is. I just feel like whatever this Ten of Swords situation is, it's I'm hearing it's been a long time coming. So even if you've been with this person for like a year or 6 months, there's something about the amount of like betrayals, right? Because Ten of Swords, right? A sword in your back, but a betrayal could be something as simple as like saying they're gonna do something and then they don't, right? So it's the little details is what I'm hearing. So again, you guys could be feeling like, okay, like, well, I warned them, or I knew this day was coming. So again, there's something here about acceptance, okay? With the Three of Wands in the next 48, I do see you guys more future focused, right? That's why I said it's like after the Ten of Swords comes the Three of Wands. You're like, okay, where do I go from here? You guys are just navigating. It's like, I feel like I'm talking to like a professional dater, right? Someone that like dates enough to be like, oh, okay, well, another one bites the dust. Let's move forward. So there's something here about the turnaround time. Okay, it might take you 3 days to get over this person, to be honest. It's not going to take you very long. Not to say that there wasn't love or emotion, but I think that when there's a level of acceptance of how things go, you're just like, okay, whatever. There's not much I can do. So I am seeing that. But yeah, you guys can be focused on your future in the next 48, right? You guys are looking at your endeavors. Some of you guys are looking at which road to take, right? Each one looks like it's representing a different direction. And so I feel like some of you guys are contemplating that. Some of you guys might be contemplating moving. You might be contemplating changing jobs. Somebody here could be going back to school, but there is a lot of contemplation in the next 48 hours about what to do. Again, this could be tied to the fact that, 1 year older. Some of you guys want, this coming year to be completely different than last year or even the years before. And so I feel here that a lot of you guys are going to be restructuring and moving forward with something new, something different. I'm hearing you guys want excitement. Okay, there's something here about that. With the Knight of Cups, in the next 48 hours, you guys could be, there's some sort of emotional venture that you guys want, right? So with this Three of Wands and this Knight of Cups, I feel like some of you guys are looking for something that's going to emotionally fulfill you, whether this is in love or career or just in general, right? Maybe you're feeling the need to fill your own cup these days. And so I do see here that with this change of direction, there's going to be more of an emotional fulfillment in what you do. So it's like once you get out of this situation, like this Ten of Swords again, it always identifies with relationships, but I feel like if something's come to an end where you've had to quit a job or you've just had to move on with something, right? You've accepted it for what it is, but it's like as soon as that happens, you guys are looking for emotional fulfillment. So again, it's like maybe you're wanting to change jobs, maybe you're wanting to just do something different because it's a new year, new you, I'm hearing. And so a lot of you guys are like, okay, I'm 1 year wiser. And so what can I do differently this year than I've done in the past? And so again, a lot of you guys, like you're putting your heart, I'm hearing blood, sweat, and tears is what I'm hearing, okay? So I do see someone here though being very creative about what it is that they do. Somebody here could be a tattoo artist, or you just really like tattoos. But That's what I'm saying. I'm just seeing someone that's like, okay, like you see, I've never noticed this. You see how he has a ring? I feel like that, like whatever you guys do with this new path that you choose, you're gonna be committed to it. So it's like if you're normally the type of person that gets thrown off your path because someone good looking comes along and throws you off your path, or oh, there's more money over here and that throws you off your path because you end up hating that type of endeavor. I see you guys being committed to whatever decision that you make, whether this is in the next 48 hours or whether this is like during Aquarius season. But I see like within the next 3 months for sure, it's like you guys are committed to whatever it is that you're planning to do. So if today you were like, okay, I'm gonna do this, is gonna be my routine, and this is the kind of job I'm gonna look for, and this is what I'm gonna look like by this day, like you're literally committing to those goals. And so I see you guys coming making that come to fruition. Okay, with the Knave of Cups, which is usually the Page of Cups, you could have some sort of apology that comes in the next 48. Again, it's almost like the holidays, right? So it's like when your birthday comes up, it could bring past energy back into your current energy, and so it gives people an outlet to be like, hey, happy birthday, hope everything's good, like that kind of energy, right? So you could be getting that. A lot of you guys, you see how like their backs are facing to each other, but like that knave kind of has his eye on this knight. I feel like a lot of you guys, there's something here about your inner child, whether that's needing to heal the inner child, whether that's needing you to do something that you used to do as a child. Like there's something here that brings you peace, and whether that's something that you still do to this day. Like it could be a hobby, it could be just something that you do. I'm hearing tradition, maybe every year around this time, like you do something. Some of you guys like the same like birthday cake when you were a kid. Some of you guys, love certain foods, or like there's just something here about like when you were a kid. And so a lot of you guys could be going back to that mentality, because there's a need to heal that inner child. I am hearing inner wounds because again, wands, right, can represent some sort of wound, because it's more like internal, right? Wands are like passionate and fiery. But I am feeling like there's a possibility that you guys end up doing something that you enjoy. So maybe that's what you guys need, right? Like maybe on this new path that you're choosing to go down, some of you guys just need to kind of take some of these like childhood I don't know what the word is, like could be not so much a mindset, but just something like a hobby. We'll call it a hobby, okay? With the Fool, in the next 48, some of you guys could be experiencing a new beginning, whether this is a new beginning in love or whether this is a new beginning in a career. This does feel career focused because you have the Six of Coins here. So some of you guys could be starting a new job, or you could have started a new job, but I feel like in the next 48 hours, like something's gonna feel like it belongs, right? Especially with you see how the Fool is staring at the Six of Coins. A lot of you guys, that where it resonates that you got yourself out of situations, whether this was like love or whether this was another job, I just feel like this is like spiritual reparation, right? There's like a reciprocation here. It's like you guys followed enough of your intuition, or even if you didn't follow your intuition, it's the fact that you took everything in that was around you and you made a decision to remove yourself from that energy because it no longer resonated with you. Whatever this new beginning is in the next 48, or those of you that have been experiencing some sort of new beginning, let's say you already started this job, you guys feel right at home. You guys feel like this is the right move that you made. And so a lot of you guys are like, finally, like this makes sense. Like I can't believe it took me this long to get here. There's something here about that, right? But yeah, I do see that. You guys could be receiving some sort of information or news in the next 48 hours as well. But I do see here that you guys feel kind of like right at home. And this does pertain to some sort of work situation. The Hierophant deals with contracts. And so because I see no cups, because I see nothing here about love, this just feels like you guys are in alignment right now. Like I said earlier in the reading, the Seven of Cups, it's like you can decide however you want to do things, okay? The world is genuinely your oyster at this point. And so utilizing that that energy is going to be very beneficial for you, because I'm hearing like the wheels turning in your favor. So it's like if you guys have felt like injustices when it comes to your work, or you felt like you weren't in the right work situation or in the right dynamics, whether that was platonically or in love, I see you guys like fixing that. And so it's like now you're better aligned with what it is you're supposed to be doing. A lot of you guys are going to find like a lot of love for whatever this new adventure is, especially with the Five of Wands. You guys are going to protect it at all costs. Yeah, like I said, it's like a lot of you guys with the Five of Wands, the Magician, and then we have the Queen of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles to the World, right? A lot of you guys are going to embrace being single. A lot of you guys are like in a new cycle and don't even realize it. So it's like if it feels like things are getting better, if it feels like the energy is lighter, if it feels like you guys are more decisive, because I know that energy in the beginning, it felt like there was very indecisive energy, but it's like once you make that decision to move forward on whatever this is, it's like you guys protect it at all costs. And then it's like you guys are going to be like you guys are going to have a major glow up, okay? Especially with this Nine of Pentacles. Like those of you that are coming out of relationships, it's like it's time for you guys to focus on yourself. It's time for you guys to have this new beginning, okay? But this new beginning requires you to be alone. And so in order for that to happen, it's like, again, like I said, you guys can't be thrown off your path by someone that looks attractive, or, you know, again, there's no room for distraction. It's like whatever it is you guys are doing right now, you're needing to just stay focused, okay? So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Pretty good energy, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.